As a psychologist, who is the most disturbing individual you have ever met? While in college, I did an internship at the state Penora College. In addition to being a mental health technician at the state psych hospital, I was also a resident assistant for the college. I assisted students with housing issues, enforced code of conduct, etc. One evening I was pulling duty in the male dormitory when one of my friends showed up at the office door wearing nothing but a towel. We will call him Robert. Robert asked if I would come get a girl out of his room as she was refusing to leave. I advised Robert that I was not his personal bouncer and that he would need to handle his romantic dalliances himself. He explained it was not the case. He did not know the person in his room. He had left to go take a shower down the hall, communal showers in the men's dorms, and instead of having to carry the room key with him, he left a roll of toilet paper wedged in the door to keep it from closing. They lock automatically whenever shut. Safety measures. When he returned, there was a girl lying on his bed with her books strewn about as if she were studying. Upon seeing him enter the room, she began screaming and throwing books and pens at him and demanding he get out of her room. I knew Robert and he was not one prone to lie or exaggerate, so I went to check. Sure enough, there she was. I told her she needed to leave. She protested, stating that she was in her room. I advised that considering it was a male dormitory, I doubted her claim. I helped her pack up her stuff, walked her up to the second floor which had the main entrance to the door, walked her outside and sent her on her way. I advised Robert that I needed him to sign an incident report. He followed me back to the office, still wearing his towel, and waited while I filled out the report, signed it, and left. He was not gone 10 minutes before returning, still in the towel. Apparently, when we walked the girl out, we forgot to close the door completely behind us and she double-backed on us, came through the back door, and resumed her study position. This time I meant I was going to be prepared. I locked every door leading in or out of the dormitory and left a sticky note on the door advising there was a security risk and not to let any unknown or unaccompanied females into the dormitory. Next, I called campus security and advised them to be waiting at the front door to escort this individual away from the building. Then Robert and I went back to his room. Once again, I helped her pack her things and escorted her out the front door. Campus security had not yet arrived, so this girl tried every door like before, but all of them were locked. She then went window to window on the ground floor, knocking to see if anyone would open the door for her. Finally, campus security arrived and captured her. The girl had a valid college ID, so we looked up a residential dorm. It just so happened that she had been assigned as a roommate to a friend of mine. I called my friend to inquire about the girl. My friend said that she had only met the girl one time and that was the first day of the fall semester. The girl mumbled something, grabbed her enormous book bag, left the room, and had not been back. We were currently in November, not knowing what else to do. Campus security delivered her back to her assigned dormitory, walked her to her assigned room, and emphasized over and over how this was her room and that she had better not be found in the men's dormitory again. The girl would argue, then become silent, argue, then become silent. I thought that would be the end of the story. No. The next morning I was awakened by the phone. It was the dean of students asking me if I was there on duty last night. I was advised that I was. He asked if I could come to the dormitory where this girl supposedly lived. Right now it was 7:30 a.m. I was scared to death. What the hell had happened?